Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. GG Press reports from Washington that the U.S. and Chinese governments are exploring the initiation of an official dialogue concerning artificial intelligence, AI. This topic is expected to be on the agenda for the upcoming summit meeting between President Trump and President Xi Jinping, scheduled for next week. The primary objective of this dialogue is to proactively mitigate the risks associated with the misuse of advanced AI, such as for cyber attacks, especially as both nations are actively competing for supremacy in AI development. The report highlights Anthropic's Claude Mythos, a cutting-edge AI with a high capability to exploit software vulnerabilities, leading to its limited release due to cyber attack concerns. The U.S. administration has recently reached an agreement with Microsoft and two other companies to pre-screen advanced AI models to ensure safety. According to NHK, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is reportedly making arrangements to visit Japan next week. During his trip, he is expected to hold talks with Japanese Prime Minister Takeshi Sinai, Finance Minister Katayama Satsuki, and Bank of Japan Governor Ueda Kazuo. Sources indicate Bessent will stop in Tokyo from Monday to Wednesday, ahead of U.S. President Donald Trump's scheduled summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping in China later that week. The agenda for discussions in Japan is broad, encompassing the Iran situation and its impact on financial markets, the yen's persistent weakness against the dollar, bilateral fiscal and financial policies, the upcoming U.S.-China summit, and strengthening Japan-U.S. cooperation on critical mineral supply chains. This visit comes amid continued volatility in the currency market following Japan's apparent intervention to support the yen on April 30. According to Lion Civil Bow, the Trump administration unexpectedly halted its Operation Freedom, a plan designed to guide distressed vessels through the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. officials revealed that the sudden decision stemmed from Saudi Arabia's strong opposition to the initiative, following President Trump's social media announcement of the plan, which reportedly caught Gulf allies by surprise. Saudi leaders were angered. In response, Saudi Arabia threatened to ban U.S. military aircraft from flying over its airspace, including from the critical Prince Sultan Air Force Base southeast of Riyadh. Despite a phone call between Trump and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed, the issue remained unresolved, compelling the U.S. president to suspend Operation Freedom to restore American military access to the vital Saudi airspace. U.S. officials emphasized that due to geographical factors, cooperation with regional partners to utilize border airspace is essential for military operations, as aircraft provide a crucial defensive umbrella for ships in the region, particularly for supporting operations against Iran. According to the BBC, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araqchi in Beijing on May 6, urging the early reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Wang emphasized that achieving a permanent ceasefire is a pressing priority and that continued negotiations are crucial, offering China's readiness to help de-escalate tensions. This meeting took place a week before U.S. President Donald Trump's scheduled summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping, where the Iran conflict and the Strait's reopening are expected to be discussed. China has criticized the U.S. naval blockade on Iranian ports as irresponsible and dangerous, potentially undermining the fragile ceasefire. As a major importer of Iranian oil, China has a significant interest in the Strait's accessibility. Both U.S. President Trump and Iranian officials have acknowledged China's important role, along with Pakistan, in mediating the ceasefire. Wang also reportedly reiterated China's appreciation for Iran's commitment not to develop nuclear weapons. Trump's upcoming visit would mark the first time a U.S. president has visited China in approximately 10 years. Al Jazeera reports that Israel's military has launched an investigation into a photo that circulated online showing an Israeli soldier desecrating a statue of the Virgin Mary in the village of Dibel, southern Lebanon. The soldier was photographed placing a cigarette into the statue's mouth while smoking one himself. The Israeli military stated it views the incident gravely and promised action against the soldier. This incident is the latest in a series of alleged acts of desecration and property destruction by Israeli soldiers in southern Lebanon. Previously, another soldier was photographed damaging a statue of Jesus in the same village. Lebanese media also reported bulldozing of solar panels affecting the town's water system and destruction of homes and olive trees by Israeli troops. These events occur amidst escalated Israeli attacks on Lebanon, with Israel claiming to target Hezbollah fighters and infrastructure. The scale of destruction has raised concerns among Lebanese officials and residents about the return of displaced populations. The report also touches upon concerns regarding Israel's treatment of Christians within Israel and the occupied Palestinian territories, citing increased harassment and violence. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.